Hello, my dear students of class 10. How are you all? I hope you all are fine there and ready for studying social study class, having pen, paper, and necessary materials. This is me, Unitary, your social study teacher, and your PABSON 10. So, are you ready? If you are ready, if you are excited to join the class, then I would like to welcome you all in this live social class. All right? So, let's begin. Let's get started. Boys and girls, today I'm going to start new lesson, that is the concept of regional development and federalism. So let's quickly recall what did we learn in the previous class. Yes, we explored about the human resource development. Then after we discuss about the need and importance of the human resource development. Now rest of the topics, rest of the things you can learn yourself or by the help of the teachers. So I'm gonna start new little bit challenges lesson for you, all right? That is the concept of regional development and federalism. So, boys and girls, have you heard about the regionalism or the concept of regionalism? Think for a while. Okay. So, before we begin the concept of the regionalism and federalism, let's talk about the unitarism or unitary governance system. Boys and girls, what do you mean by unitary governance system? All right. Let's remember. Let's discuss. Unitary governance system is such a governance system under which there may be many political divisions like zones, like districts, all right. But these all zones, these all districts, or all these political divisions don't have autonomous power for the self-governance. Rather, they all are controlled, guided, and run by the center. Let me tell you once more. So, unitary governance system is such a governance system under which there can be many more political divisions, administrative divisions like zones, like district, or like regions. But in unitary governance system, these all political divisions have don't have such a autonomous power for the self-governance. Rather, they are controlled, run by the central government. It means all the power is controlled, all the power is kept in the central government. Such a governance system is called unitary governance system, or in other word you can say unitarianism as well. Boys and girls, so can you see in the image in the slide? Look at this. In the unitary governance, boys and girls, look at center, there is a regional government, all right? And by the side, you can see in the image, so many regions are there, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just the example I'm going to give you, all right? So look at that. All the regions are connected, controlled by the central government, all right? So keep in mind, all right, just conclude it that in unitary governance system, all regions are controlled, guided, and run by the central government, all right? They don't have autonomous power for the self-governance, all right? So let me show you one more slide, boys and girls, all right? Uh, again, again now I'm going to ask you, what do you mean by unitary governance system? Yes. All right. Unitary governance system means such a governance system, all right, under which there can be many more political divisions like zones, like districts, or like regions, all right. This is for example. But these all political divisions have no autonomous power for the self-governance, all right, but rather they are controlled, guided by the central government. They are run by the central government. In other words, all the power is centralized to the central government, kept in the central government. I think you understood, boys and girls. So, boys and girls, look at the slide. If we talk about the unitary governance system in the context of the Nepal, then Nepal had been practicing the unitary governance system since the unification of Nepal. All right. So, Got the point? Again, this type of unitary government system or unitarianism, actually, in the context of Nepal, Nepal had been practicing since the unification of the Nepal to the 2072 BS. All right. So let's talk about the boys and girls political divisions of Nepal and its history. Will you please look at the slide? What do you see there? Yes. During the time of Prithvinarayan Shah, boys and girls, Nepal was divided into 12 regions and administered to provide effective service to the people. That was the political division during the time of Prithvinarayan Shah. Clear? 12, 12 divisions. All right. Now let me show you one more slide, boys and girls. Nepal was divided into 39 districts during the premiership of Bhimsen Thapa. Do you know our ex-Prime Minister Bhimsen Thapa? During his premiership, Nepal was divided into 39 districts. And then after, again, another Rana Prime Minister, during the tenure of Rana Prime Minister Dev Shamsher, then Nepal was divided into 32 districts in 1952 BS. And these all districts actually categorized into 3 categories: 20 districts in hill, 9 Madhya districts, and 3 inner Madhya districts. Once again, by boys and girls. During the period of Rana Prime Minister Bir Shamsher, Nepal was divided into 3 categories: 20 hill districts, all right, 9 Madhya districts, and 3 inner Madhya district. All right. So all these 32 districts were called Gauda. All right, Gauda. Have you heard this name? It's a Nepali word, Gauda, Gadi, and Goshwara. All right. So let's quickly go ahead. Now most important thing, boys and girls, on 2018 Baisakh 1, Nepal was divided into 14 zones and 75 districts. Boys and girls, keep in mind, this is very important political division. It took place during Panchayat rule. On 2018 Baisakh 1, Nepal was divided into 14 zones and 75 districts, boys and girls. Now another important date, another important political division. In 2029 BS, Nepal was divided into 4 development regions. Boys and girls, keep in mind, think here. Nepal was divided into 4 development regions in 29 BS. But boys and girls, again in 2037, far western development region was split into and made another development region, that was mid-western development region. This is how thus Nepal was divided into 5 development region in 2037 BS. Boys and girls, got the point? Now then, before the promulgation of the Constitution of Nepal 2007, in Nepal there were 75 districts, 200 plus more municipalities, and 3,500 more VDCs were there when before the promulgation of the Constitution of Nepal 2007. All right. Now then, after what happened? The Constitution of Nepal 2007 was promulgated on 2007 August 3 and declared Nepal as a Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. Boys and girls, there is a spelling little bit NEPAL. All right, this let me correct it. Or there is a spelling is, you need to improve this, Nepal. So according to the Constitution of Nepal, Nepal is restructured in 7 provinces, 77 districts, and 73 local levels, boys and girls. Now, I showed you the political division of Nepal, all right, in the past. Now, boys and girls, these political divisions really help you to understand the concept of regional development, all right. Now, we have come to the real point, that is the concept of regional development, boys and girls. So, boys and girls, before I begin the class, again, I'm going to ask you, what do you mean by regional development, or what do you mean by regionalism? All right. So, let me show you one more slide. I think, yes, slide. Look at the slide and just tell me, what do you mean by regional development? Yes, the regional development refers to division of country into various regions for bringing progressive and positive change, in other words, development, proportionately based on the planning. Boys and girls, let me tell you once more. The regional development refers to the division of country on the basis of geography and population for bringing progressive and positive change, all right, proportionately, equally on the basis of planning. Such concept is called regional development, or you can say regionalism. Let me clarify once more. The concept of bringing positive and progressive change in the country, country is divided into many development regions, and development is conducted, or development works conducted proportionately. Such concept is called regional development. Let me repeat once more. The regional development refers to the division of a country into various development regions for bringing positive and progressive changes, or you can say development, proportionately on the basis of the planning. Such concept is called regional development. Boys and girls, to make you more clear, I want to show you one more slide. Boys and girls, that's why Nepal was divided into 5 development regions in 2037 to carry out proportionate, balanced development in the development region. Do you know? The main and key thing, the main and key goal to divide our country into 5 development regions was to carry out, balanced, equal and proportionate development in the region. All right, that is why Nepal was divided into 5 development regions in 2037 lastly. All right. So, boys and girls, I hope you understood it. Let me show you one more slide. But at the same time, I would like to tell you, boys and girls, after this class, these videos will be uploaded in the YouTube. You can go there, you can pause it, and you can see these all points, and you can copy also, because here in the live class, you may not be able to copy all these points. So, for your convenience, I'm telling you, after the class, these videos will be uploaded in the YouTube, and there you go, just visit it, and you can copy by pausing it also, right? So, let me go ahead, one step ahead, boys and girls. Look at the picture of Nepal, image of Nepal with the development regions. See, this is how, that's how Nepal was divided into 5 development regions. That was the map of Nepal. Boys and girls, I think you got the point, all right? So, let me show. Boys and girls, now what were the goals of regional development? Yeah, of course, Nepal was divided into 5 development regions. You got the idea, right? In 2039, 29 and 37 respectively, all right? So, now tell me, what were the goals of dividing Nepal into 5 development regions? Let's see one by one. You can see one. First, you can see reducing regional disparity, all right? Second, decentralization of the power. Third, proportional development. Next, effective administrative work. Next, public participation. Next, mobilization of the means and resources. And next, strengthening national integrity. Boys and girls, these were the main goals of the regional development, the concept of the regional development. These were the goals, made while dividing our nation into 5 development regions. Let me explain these points one by one. Boys and girls, these all goals, all right, were not met or could not be met during the panchayat rule. That is why in Nepal, federalism adopted. That's why Nepal adopted the concept of the federalism to fulfill these all goals. Boys and girls, I'll talk about these all goals in the federalism as well. So, I'll take you to the concept of federalism. Now, boys and girls, finally, we have arrived to the concept of federalism. Before I begin, let me tell you once more. Again, what do you mean by regional development? the regional development refers to the division of country into various regions. All right. For why? For carrying out proportionate and balanced development of the work equally, proportionately on the basis of planning. That was the concept of regional development or regionalism. But whatever the goals were made during the panchayat rule, while dividing the nation into 5 development regions, these goals were not met, could not be met during the panchayat rule, because panchayat actually was unitary governance system. All right, that's why these all goals were not made, could not be met. So to meet these all goals, to fulfill these all goals, the concept of federalism was adopted in Nepal, boys and girls. So let's begin. Now I'm going to start the concept of federalism. Before I begin this, discussing about this, I would like to ask you, do you know about the federalism? It is called in Nepali Sanghiyata. Have you heard about this? Definitely, you might have heard about it because, all the time there is a discussion of the federalism. So definitely you might have heard. But tell me, what do you mean by the concept of federalism? All right. So look at the slide. I have made a slide for you, and there is a definition, the concept of federalism. Let's read. Federalism is the mixed or compound mode of government, combining a general government means central government, boys and girls, or federal government, all right, with its regional governments like provincial, state, cantonal, or divisional, territorial, or other sub-unit government is in a single political system. All right. Let me clear you once more. Federalism is the mixed or compound mode of government where there can be federal government or regional or central government in the center, and with the regional governments means like provincial government or state government or other sub-unit government in a single political system. All right. Such this type of system is called federalism. Let me clear you more in the context of Nepal what is federalism, boys and girls. See, look at the slide. Now, first of all, let's talk about the scenario of Nepal. Then after, let's define the federalism in the context of Nepal. Boys and girls, observe the political division of Nepal. All right, look at, there is a central government. All right, and there are 7 provinces. All right, and you can find 6 metropolitan cities. All right, 11 sub-metropolitan cities, like, and 276 around municipalities and rural municipalities, all are there. All right, look at, so there is a one set, there is a central government, and there is a second set with a federal government or regional government or other local governments. So now let's define the federalism in the context of Nepal. Federalism is the mixed or compound mode of government combining with the general government means federal government, Sanghiya Sarkar, with the regional governments means in Nepal, in the context of Nepal, provincial local governments in a single political system. Boys and girls, you can find this video in the YouTube. You can copy this all kind of slide in a copy. All right. So I hope you understood. Federalism refers to 2 sets or dual form of government, one in the center and other in the regionals, provincial as well as local government. All right, which is known as federalism, boys and girls. So boys and girls, there are actually 2 types of federalism. All right. If we have plenty of time, then I will talk about the types of federalism in detail. But right now, you just get the point. Look at the slide. There are 2 types of manpower. One is type 1, coming together federalism. All right. And second is holding together federalism, or coming together federation or holding together federation. Let me show you one slide. First type is coming together federation. Look at in the slide. And 2 is holding together federation. And what are these? Let me show you. Boys and girls, coming together federation means it is itself very clear. independent states come together to form a bigger union for their security is known as coming together federation. Boys and girls, in this coming together federations, all the independent states come together for what? To form bigger union for the security is known as coming together federation. Boys and girls, in such a federation or in such a federalism, state can increase their security by pulling their by pulling their sovereignty and retaining their identity in the federation. It means actually in such a federation they pool the sovereignty, all right, but they retain the identity. They keep their identity their own, but they increase or they maximize their sovereignty, all right. So this is the type of coming together federation. Actually, in such type of coming together federation, states have more power than the central government. Boys and girls, such coming together federation is being practiced in USA, Switzerland and Australia. Boys and girls, in USA before there were so many states, independent countries were there, but for the security purpose they came together and made of federation. Now you look at the name also, it's very clear. United States means all states came and united and made what? A federation, that is called United States of America. Similarly, Switzerland and Australia. Boys and girls, this is one type of federation. Which type? Coming together federation. You did not see Nepal over there, right? Means you got the idea, means where Nepal falls. Okay, so look at coming together federation in the image, how all the independent states come together and make a union, bigger union. What is the reason? For the security purpose, but they retain their identity, all right, but they pool their sovereignty and make a bigger union for what, boys and girls? For the security purpose. Example, one of the best example is United States of America. Got the point? Now boys and girls, let's go ahead. Now holding together federation. Boys and girls, holding together federation is a country which is divided into political units, many political units on the basis of geography or culture or natural resources, historicity, ethnicity, language or population, all right. And then after and most particularly in this in such type of federation, the power is decentralized, means power is shared with other other political divisions or states or province on the principle of decentralization. Such type of federation actually is known as holding together federation. Boys and girls, let me tell you once more very clearly. Holding together federation means country is divided into many provinces, very clear. And then after, and definitely what are the bases? Bases are actually historicity, ethnicity, language, population, all right, and culture, geography, natural resources. On the basis of these elements or on these bases, country is divided, efficiency also. And then after, power is shared with these all provinces on the principle of the decentralization. I will talk about the decentralization and later on, all right. So this is wow, that is called holding together federation. Keep in mind, boys and girls. Now, in such type of federation, boys and girls, central government tends to be more powerful than the province, boys and girls. Before I talk about coming together federation, where in such federation states are little bit powerful than the than the federation, central government. But in such a federation, actually, central government is more powerful, tends to be more powerful than the provincial government, boys and girls. And for example, Spain, Belgium, Sri Lanka, Nepal. Yes, Nepal falls in this category, in this type. Look at the Nepal once more, then after you will understand more about the this type of federation. There is central government in Nepal, all right, okay. Then after, how many? There are 7 provinces, means each province there is one provincial government, all right. And Nepal central government practices little bit more power than that of the provincial government. So Nepal falls in this, holding together federation, all right. I hope You got the idea. There are two types of federation: coming together federation, better example, United States of America, where all independent states come together and make a bigger union for the security purpose, retaining their identity, all right, pooling their sovereignty, retaining their identity, all right. And second is called holding together federation, holding it together federation, where a country is divided into many more provinces on the basis of culture, geography, natural resources, historicity, ethnicity, language, population, and efficiency, all right, and where power is decentralized on the basis of decentralization means right is authority is shared with the provinces on the principle of the decentralization, and Nepal is one of the examples. All right, boys and girls, the clock of the study is denoting that our timing is running out, though we have few minutes. Boys and girls, look at boys and girls holding together federation. This is the image. Look at the image. You can see, there is a federation or central government in the mid, and the country is divided into many provinces: state A, state B, state C, state D, state E, or state means here province. All right. So this arrow indicates that country is divided into many provinces. All right. So where provinces actually have the power. Our power is shared with the provinces on the principle of decentralization. But key point is, boys and girls, provinces are little weaker in terms of power practice than the central government, and Nepal is one of the examples of this type of government. All right, boys and girls, let's see the structure of Nepal. All right, quickly, you can find at the top central government or federal government, we say Sanghiya Sarkar. Then after come down, you will find 7 provinces. All right, and then after you will find how many districts. Before there were 75 districts, now 77 districts. You know very well because you are very talented. All right, then after come down, you can find 6 metropolis or 6 metropolitan cities and 11 sub-metropolitan cities. Then after 276 metropolis or metropolitan, sub-metropolitan, municipalities, 276. Then after 460 rural municipalities or Gaonpalika. Boys and girls, I hope you understood the concept of regionalism, all right, and you very clearly understood, maybe you clearly understood the concept of federalism and types of federalism, as well as you got the structure of Nepal as well, boys and girls. So I hope this class has been fruitful to you, all right. So I hope this class has been fruitful to you, helpful to you. All right. At the last, I'm going to give you homework. Look at what do you mean by regional development? This is our one homework. Second is write down the 4 goals of the regional development and define the federalism in a sentence. Do this work and submit to your class teacher. All right. So boys and girls, today this much only. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and follow the follow the norm, rules and regulations and guidelines issued by the government of the lockdown. Enjoy the upcoming class with Madhav sir. See you next time. Till then, goodbye. Have a wonderful day.